Hey everybody, with Easter coming up, I'm going to use some Easter colors. This is 1 part Floetrol, 1 part paint, and purple. What I'm using today to paint on is a value pack mat board, $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. You get 35 sheets, 12 by 12. What is neat about this is thicker than poster board, as you can see. And one side's colored and has a, let's get it where you can see it, has a rough side like canvas. The other side is flat. So we're going to do a Easter colors with a swipe. Please, if you enjoy my videos, hit subscribe. We need 100 subscribers, and we get to run ads on our YouTube channel, and that helps pay for our supplies. It doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe, and it just helps us out as artists. I'm going to add a little silicone to this. I do want sales. I hope everybody out there in this crazy world is doing good, staying safe. We never know what tomorrow's going to bring. I'm going to add 3 drops of silicone. This board will warp a little bit when it dries. So what I do after it dries completely, I lay it under a baking pan and lay something a little heavier on the baking pan and let it sit for 2 days, and it flattens it totally out. You can cut this paper with scissors to make flowers from your pours, jewelry, cover things with it, boxes, just so many things. I'll be making stuff with this paper and video it so you can get a good idea of all the little projects you can make with this. But for $5.99 for 35 sheets, you can't go wrong with this stuff. I like these little cups. You can bend them, and it gives you a little place to where you don't pour out so much paint at one time. Ooh, this red is thin, a lot thinner than the other. Let's see if the red does more sales, being it's a lot thinner. We'll see what that does. With the mats, you need to use a dinner napkin rather than a paper towel. The paper towel's not wide enough. This just does it, as you can see. The paper towel's 2 inches too short. I'm going to spray this with some water. I'm going to heat it where I can get me some more sales. Well, now we know what the red does. It dominates your colors. I don't see any of my purple hardly. It's there somewhere, so, okay. I'm going to swipe this a little bit. Okay, get us some cells coming up again. This is very Eastery. That'll dry and I can do a flower over top of it, so I'm not worried about that. Got some pretty colors in here. Scraping it a couple of times did bring out the purples. So that's good. With Easter coming up, I thought I would do something with some flowers and Easter colors and try out my new $7 easel. I'm going to use the paper plate to mix my colors. It has a plastic lining to keep your paints from running through. I'm going to use balloons to make my flowers. I mix my paint 1 part Floetrol, 1 part acrylic. This is a long, skinny little balloon, and I've cut it at the end, and I squeeze to get different sizes. Little flower, bigger flower. This works great. This is another piece of the balloon. I cut it, tied it to both ends, and that gives me a bigger flower. I cut out a little petal and glued it to the end of my pencil from thick matte paper. This will do petals and also do leaves. I'm going to use the top of my paint, the tip, to do little circles.